Hey folks, and welcome to the Warmup. I'm your host, Neil Beasley. I'll be your host each and every week as we go through the Texas high school football season. It's time to play again, baby. I'm ready. I know you are too, so let's get you warmed up. Let's get things started by taking a look at some big-time Week 1 matchups in the Louisiana Hot Sauce Hot Zone. The state runner-up North Shore Mustangs start their season off with a formidable foe in the Woodlands. North Shore will be taking the field without the leadership of John Kay for the first time in 9 years, as Kay left to be an assistant for the Rice Owls there in Houston. Enter Willie Gaston, and the North Shore alum inherits a nationally ranked team led by quarterback Caleb Bailey. The Mustangs will also have 1,000-yard rusher DeAndre Hardiman and big-time receivers Deion DeBlanc, Terrence Gilroy, and Christopher Barnes. Meanwhile, the Highlanders aren't lacking in offensive talent either. 3-year starter Mabry Batoyer is heading to Wisconsin for college ball. But first, he wants to lead the Woodlands to a deep playoff run. That would get a good start with a home win over perennial power North Shore. Adam Self and Quinnell Farrakhan will be Matoyer's main targets this season. This one should be a barn burner. We've got a potential banger in Angleton Friday night as Montgomery Lake Creek heads to town to take on the Wildcats. This game will feature one of the best running backs in the state in Lake Creek's 2,300-yard junior, Tyvon Byers. The Lions also will be introducing a new quarterback in Eli Morcos, who Coach Pat Kennedy feels is one of the best signal callers they've ever had there at Lake Creek. He'll have Sam Lee to throw to, as last year the Lions averaged over 50 points a game. Angleton's passing game strong too, behind quarterback Adrian Ewells. They went 9-3 last season and looking to build off that this fall. Defensively, Rylan Brown and Jaden Petway are a dynamic duo in the Wildcat secondary.
The Hot Zone is presented by the original Louisiana brand hot sauce. For all your game day snacks, bring the heat with the original Louisiana brand hot sauce. Warm up your game day with the authentic flavors of ancient cooking. So thin, so crisp, so good, Xochitl.
We stopped down to visit with spring Westfield running back Taji Atkins in the recruiting trail, presented by Xochitl Chips and Salsa.
Hi, my name is Taji Atkins. I'm running back Westfield High School, class of 2024. Well, what played a big part in my decision, man, is it was really home, man, but it also felt like home. So that's really what made me go with it off the top, man. It was very welcoming, open arms, great hospitality once again. In my opinion, I feel like what makes me the great athlete I am, or in the process of becoming, is just, man, my vision, my athletic abilities, my speed, everything, man. I just feel like I'm different. My hobbies, man, I play a little Madden every here and there, beat my brothers, shout out to Russell, beat them every time, So, man, it's all competitiveness, man. We just compete and just be playing and having fun. So I love playing for Westfield, man. It's great, man. It's a great opportunity. It's a blessing. Like, if you're from Houston, you know the north side, man, we run it. It's Westfield, we run it, man. We run the outside, we run this side of 45, man. It's us, man. It's big playing for Westfield, man. Just the standards are very high, man. Nothing's just no neutral. Like, you have to be great here. It's definitely forced. You can't be just average. You got to be as great as you is, and greater you are. Iron sharpen iron. So it's great. I want people here to remember me as a funny guy, but also smart, calm, collected, just relaxed. Just one of the guys that you just see around and just know that he's one of those type of guys. So just out the mix and just a fun guy to be around.
Hey, we can't get our cameras to all the big games, so here's some other games to keep an eye out for in the Hype. Atascocita heads down to Dickinson in a game that should show us something about both programs for 2023. With the experience the Eagles had coming back in quarterback Zion Brown and running back Torrey Blaylock, Atascocita already looking like a Houston power. But then one of the state's fastest receivers, Jelani Watkins, transferred in from Klein Forest. They've taken the Eagles to a whole new level, it looks like. The offensive line has Texas commit Nate Kibble, so Atascocita's offense could be dominant. Defensively, Braylon Conley is one of the best cornerbacks in Houston. Dickinson, however, may have an elite secondary with Rodney Brimage and Diego Sanchez patrolling the defensive backfield. Quarterback John Solomon returns behind center, and Jeremy Scobie could be the Gators' next great tight end. Keep your eyes on this game for sure. Clear Falls visits The Rig to take on Pearland Friday night. The Knights return 9 offensive starters, including quarterback Landon Vessel. And on defense, they have a one-man wrecking crew, Jackson Wade, and his 94 tackles, along with defensive end Lakel McGowan. So Clear Falls will be tough to move the ball on for sure. Pearland's head coach, B.J. Gott, is in his second year with the Oilers, and they should see much improvement from their 6-5 season a year ago. They have 10 returning starters on offense, but their defense may have more starts. Ashton Hampton had 5 picks last year, and Jaden Winter sacked the quarterback 5 times for the Oilers.
Warm up your game day with the authentic flavors of ancient cooking. So thin, so crisp, so good, Xochitl.
This week will be the first week we hand out defensive title belts. Let's take a look at who might come home with one of those bad boys in the Buzz. Manville takes on Shadow Creek, and we could get a big defensive showing from both of these teams. What's old is new again for the Mavericks, as Kirk Martin returns as head coach, and he will have Caleb Blanton, Mason Flemings, and Tyler Cooks attacking the quarterback, which will help the Mavs possibly shut down a high-powered Sharks offense. However, Shadow Creek, no slouch on defense themselves. Zion Taylor had 7 sacks for the Sharks last year, and Maurice Williams is heading to the University of Houston next year because of his prowess at safety. So look for a possible title belt winner from this game. That's going to do it for today's show. Thanks for joining us, and we hope you are all warmed up for this week's Texas high school football.